Hi lovers of strong imagery and metal music. So today I'm going to react to a YouTube video released by Julien Bam. He is one of the top YouTubers in Germany. And according to him, this video cost him about 500,000 euros. And it's very high quality. The video is in German. I am German. I'm reacting to it in English, funny enough, but it's really a very great video. And the auto-generated English translations are fine. So let's get right into it. And I just released a video on the Netflix making of Ragnarok, basically. And this is exactly what I was talking about, okay? So this is YouTube going Hollywood. A lot of VFX, etc., etc. The video is called Mann, der Mann im Mond, which translates to the man on the moon. And it's one of the final chapters of a series they created about 5 years ago. And it started with the series called Märchen in Asozial, which translates best to, I think, fairy tales, ghetto style. Okay. And so they did at the beginning, they did one video every 2 weeks, which was a crazy release rhythm, a lot of stress, etc., etc. And into this video, I think they put in other series, so there will be more than this one. They put in 1 year of effort, etc., etc. But so now let's check out the video and start right away.
Bleib stehen, du hol dich doch eh ein! Hey, bleib stehen, du kleiner Bombendinger!
Ah. Okay, so I have to tell you something. He's doing there are basically two BAMs, okay? So Julien Bam is and his brother is called Shawn Bu, and he's more into filmmaking. And he already also did the Star Wars fan film called Star Wars Apprentice. I put a link into the description, you might know. Very great film. And they also shot a Netflix series, I think 2 years ago, which is called Life is a Glitch. And I saw an interview with Shawn Bu talking about Netflix, etc., etc. And then he also said that, or mentioned that, yes, and then he told Netflix, yeah, now let's look into the color concept to create. And Netflix just said, no. So there's no budget for it. And you could see in his face like, okay. Yeah, we are doing Netflix, no budget for color concepts. Okay. So actually what I'm looking into now is, besides the content of the video itself, is like, what did they do with the color concept, the color grading, and the VFX stuff. So what you can see here already, okay, so sometimes I think color grading came naturally, and sometimes it was really planned from start to beginning. So what you can see here is the little boy. So if you're not familiar with color concept, etc., you've got contrasts, yeah, like orange and blue, that they are on the opposite side of the color wheel. And another way of creating color concepts is if you got a Y. So for example, you've got blue here, and then it goes more to the yellow part and to the purple part. So then you would have 3 colors. And what you can see here, we've got orange and blue, very strong colors. They're very saturated, and red, so opposite on the color circle. And then in the background, these guys are less saturated. Okay, so already the front guy is popping out. If it was by purpose, but I think so because it's a child, and you would expect these stronger colors. So let's continue. Okay, these trash cans. I would call them cameo of the trash cans because they were part of the videos series they did last year.
Die eingepackt hat. Schau mal die Tintenfische.
Lass ihn.
I think that's an original Bruce Lee costume, right? Let me check that one. Bruce Lee. Come on, maybe I can find it immediately. It's a standard costume dress. Yeah, there it is. Okay, there you got it. Yeah, very cool, very cool. Some martial artists were part of the scripting and the design. And also the nunchakus. Yeah. Typical humor. Yeah, yeah. I would have expected this outcome. Typical humor of these guys.
Das hier die Flucht geschlagen wie Bruce Lee. Das war ich. Wow. Da war voll Bam in die Fresse. Hi, ich bin der John. Ich bin Julien. Nein, du bist Julien Bam. Bam. Boah. Was?
Nice story.
Ein Chicken
The legend of Julien Bam, but they
Du musst viel fester ziehen, John. Ich zieh, wie ich will, Ju. Sicher, dass gleich Marcel Eris kommt?
Oh, that's funny, because this younger version of Julien Bam actually looks like... what's the name of the guy who's doing the music? Vince. Vince actually looks like the younger version of Vince Lee. That's he's got a team of guys he's working with, and Vince Lee is the sound and the audio guy, basically.
Keine Ahnung.
And music. Yeah, color concept again. So if this was done on purpose, blue to orange again. And what about Ju? Yeah, it's yellow to blue. Okay.
Julien? John? John, ich weiß wie du, wir reich werden. Immer wenn du irgendwo auftauchst, passiert mir irgendwas Schlimmes. Ich verspreche dir, dieses Mal nicht. Schneller, John!
Okay, that's from the series of last year. It's basically a summary.
Das ist seine Schuld. Sorry, John. Hier bist du in Sicherheit. Hey, halt!
So these are scenes from last year, and I'm really interested how they developed the color grading, because they tend to kind of overdo this teal and orange. Okay, so it exactly when they were in jail in this scene, I saw that it came back, basically this overdoing. So for example, if you can see these bluish stains on the outside, so it's actually very blue. Yeah, and then the skin tones are very, very creamy, orangey, so that they like to overdo it. And let me show you. Yeah, like this one. These are white parts. Actually, it's very overdone. But in these videos, I didn't have enough time. Okay, it was like 2 weeks, and they did everything within 2 weeks: scripting, getting the props, getting the locations, and recording. So what I found in the last season of last year, the color grading already changed. It became more organic, more natural, and I'm really looking forward to check out how they did it in this one.
Hier bist du in Sicherheit. Hey, halt! Ich komme! John, wo bist du?
Okay, let's skip that.
Julia!
Hey, John!
Okay.
Der Mann im Mond.
Okay. That's where the season last year ended.
Kein Tritt näher. Heiß! Julia, tu was!
Hier, Ju, nimm meine letzte Bohne.
Okay, for guys who of you haven't seen the last season, the story is about magic beans, and if you swallow them, you are becoming a music star like Rammstein. And I have to admit, I only know 10% of these guys because I'm into this music, and since this is a mass product, they're not playing a lot of metal music in this video. Something else.
Ruhe jetzt!
Wir sind nicht in feindlicher Absicht hier.
Okay, willkommen.
Doc.
And these Star Trek kind of team you're seeing, so that's one of the other stuff they created. So they created these fairy tales ghetto style, and then these ones are called Ehrenmänner of the Galaxy. So basically honorable men of the galaxy. But Ehrenmänner, all this Ehre means honor. And it's actually a word the youth in Germany is using quite a lot. So you've got Ehrenmann, which means honorable man. You can also say Ehrenmutter, so honorable mother, etc. So it's slang basically, and it's very funny. And the captain he's called Captain Jerky, and he is a little bit macho style and not the most intelligent guy, and very impulsive, very aggressive.
Ich wurde noch nie berührt.
Wer seid ihr? Was wollt ihr? Wieso hat ihr da telekinetische Fähigkeiten? Und wieso hat der Typ einen gottverdammten Disfleck im Gesicht?
Hier, für dich.
Ja, okay.
Wenn Sie hier einmal unterschreiben würden, Herr Mann im Mond.
Aber ich bin nicht der Mann im Mond.
Was? Sie sind nicht der Mann im Mond?
Bin ich vielleicht der Mann im Mond?
Und sie ist auch nicht der Mann im Mond. Warum sind wir dann hier?
Weil uns das Signal genau hier hingeführt hat.
It's funny enough that it's a big spaceship is actually used for delivering parcels, okay? So it must be the most expensive parcel you can get. And color grading wise, I looked up this location, not because I'm a genius. They used to link a lot of these because they're corporation partners, etc. And the sofa is original, it's in the location, the wood is in the location, so the color grading here is, I think, naturally also very nice to grade. Okay, this Jump-O-Lean, I think they brought.
Zum Pager von
And
Curly.
also the uniforms are classical color contrast.
Ist
Color
explodiert.
scheme.
Nimm mein Pager!
Nein, Curly. Mein bester Mann. Wir waren wie Brüder.
Ich habe alles versucht, ihn zu retten. Ich habe auch jemanden verloren. John. Er war mein bester Freund.
Gut, dass du fragst. Ich erzähle meine Geschichte.
Okay, so I already like the skin tones much more. And also you can see in the background the whites are white. So it's very organic, very natural, very nice.
Schneller, Curly! Sie hätten vielleicht nicht mit der Prinzessin schlafen.
That's the trashy part, okay? So everything is fine, and then they've got these face masks, basically a kid's toy for diving.
Es war nur ein Handschlag. Wer hätte gedacht, dass es auf diesem Planeten schon als Vorspiel bestanden wird?
Very nice image from a color grading perspective. Like sand people all orangey, etc. And the other ones are really sticking out. I really like it. And some classical laser effects. Very nice. Curly is actually quite a junkie, okay?
Ihr wollt so, ich kann sie nicht lieben, Captain. Sie müssen sich beruhigen.
Ich bin ruhig! Aua, bin tot. Nein, nein! Ich rette dich, nein! Nein! Du hast doch gerade erst ein Update bekommen! Ich muss deine Memory Disk retten. Alles, was von ihm übrig geblieben ist, ist hier drin. 12 Jottabyte Selbstzweifel.
Jottabyte. For the millennials watching, this is called a floppy disk, okay? 3.5 inch. And I think it's a Jottabyte. 1 second.
Ist hier drin. 12 Jottabyte Selbstzweifel.
12 Jottabyte. 12 Jottabyte. So sorry. That's a nerd joke. That's a nerd joke. that's as well a slow clip, guys. These things, I don't know by when these floppy disks were invented. And I think the ones I used, you could get 1.7 megabytes on it. And you're watching, I will just show you what 12 yottabytes are. So that's, I think, a billion times, and then 100 million billion bytes. So it's either 18 zeros or 24 zeros behind the 1 or behind the 12. And that's a real nerd joke. I love you for that, guys. And what you can see here, shocking news, all the millennials, please sit down. This thing, this little hole here, was for spinning the magnetic plate that was inside, or the disc, the magnetic disc. Okay, the motor would hook in. This one would be the axis, and on the outside it would hook in and spin it. And what's on top, they just put some chips on top. There actually was the cover for the disc, so that the read and write heads could access them. 12 yottabytes. Nice.
Wo zur Hölle ist Wappen?
That was a nerd joke. Oh. Yeah, Bu is a little bit childish, very emotional, impulsive, on a good way.
Wer bist du denn, mein kleiner Freund? Was hast du gesagt? Du möchtest einen Kuss?
And he's always looking for love, basically. Friendship, okay?
Babu, wo zur Hölle warst du schon wieder? Work-Life-Balance optimieren, Captain. Wo ist deins? Hier, ich hab ihn retten können.
Ups. Ha.
Das sind nur Helme?
Turn up. Nieder, ihr Goofies. Es
Big
ist die
Boss.
Freshness in Person am
Still
Bieren, der Fruity Dude,
in orange,
a.k.a. MBC
but a stronger saturated trouser, okay?
Surimi macht.
Very nice.
Oh, mein König, a.k.a. the Freshness in Person, a.k.a. the Fruity Dude, a.k.a. Lass es, Babu. Sorry, Captain.
And I think the other guy is a YouTuber, so sorry, I'm not that
Hallo
into
erstmal.
Fassen Sie mich nicht
all the
an.
guys out there.
Das ist nämlich cringe.
Okay. Wir haben nur ein Paket abgeliefert. Wir würden dann noch wieder los. Dürfen wir?
Na, no way, der Boy macht hier einfach nur seinen Job.
Welcher Boy? Ich?
Nein, der Boy, der G.
He
Hat
is
das Girl
really,
vom Boy
really
gebankt.
trash
Das ist
talking.
sick wie Space-Leukämie.
Wer? Das Girl?
Nein, Slime.
We call it
Ich bin von
Denglish.
dir am Reden. Der
A mixture
Boy
of
scherzt
German
seine
and
Chicks
English,
nur
so
mit seinen
D for
Homies.
Deutsch, German.
Du bist eher das Gegenteil. No homie.
Ja gut. Was ist, wenn ich Ihnen, Space Needles gebe? Großer Hype um die Teile.
Der Boy take keine Space Needles. You dig? Das ist nämlich FOMO-Shit.
Na gut. Habt ihr einen Gegenvorschlag?
Wir bangen euch back.
Bangen? Ist das mit Berühren?
Jopp, Little Machi Pie. Mit dir fangen wir gleich an.
All the guns, etc. they've got, so you have to check that out. So I think they are all kind of kids' toys sprayed with some other color, like some Nerf guns, etc. So they are YouTube safe, basically, okay? Oopsie.
Bist du? Was ist das? Mach das weg! Mach das weg! Mach das weg! Captain, ich glaube, wir reagieren alle auf das Kleidgilding hier. Es kommt näher. Er will nur spielen, Captain. Weg, 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 weg!
I just want to play.
Damn.
Ah, okay.
Ey, was soll die Scheiße? Alle gegen 1 muss starten.
Ah. Boom! That's color contrast, okay? So, all is orangey and then the main character as a contrast. So I think the song now is kind of fighting them out of the scene, okay? Very nice.
Ich wollt mich zu Feind in einem Fight, na ich weiß nicht. Ihr habt ganz dabei, ob das reicht, na ich weiß nicht. Ihr respektiert mein Safe Place nicht, das ist peinlich.
I think at least the jacket and the cloth on that hat, I don't know the English name for it. It's white originally, right? They did it in the post. Oh, let me check.
Du Platz, ich will. Deine. Yeah.
Okay, you can see over here it's white, so the rest must be the mask.
Yeah, alle dann Boxer und Stück weg. Hallo. Wenn ich sag, wohin ich geh. Meine Lines heiß wie und komm mit. Wir brauchen OP, weil die ganze ist echt zu.
I'm not sure. Ah, yeah. Here you can see it. That's the mask, okay? So they didn't mask that one out. I think they are using DaVinci Resolve now. I'm following Shawn Bu on Instagram, and I think he posted that they are also using DaVinci Resolve. If this is DaVinci Resolve, it could be the magic masks they were using, and you got also some blue spill over here. Now the question is, it's actually a typical effect that happens. Yeah? You're using the magic mask and it's not getting everything, okay, because it's still it's not perfect. And but the video, how they're using it, you can also use this on purpose. So simply keep it as it is to get some more of these flashy, trashy effects. I'm not sure about these things here, but I think they had 2 whites on top and 2 blues below before, so maybe they also masked them out and then colorized them. Ah, okay, so over here you can also see the blue, right? Blue on the mask. But this would also make sense. So if this is the main character, like reflecting some of the blue to the guys, maybe they did it in that way on purpose, so they're not perfectioning it because they kept it in to just have the story. Yeah.
Naja, ich weiß nicht. Naja, ich weiß nicht. Ich weiß nicht.
Ups.
Sheesh. Er hat den Saft verschüttet.
Sheesh.
Frag nicht, was für Saft. Einfach Orangensaft.
He spilled the orange juice. And they said it's our kryptonite.
Exploded.
Funny enough.
Oh no, mein Girl Louis V.
Captain, geht's Ihnen gut? Das war sick.
Be spaced like me. Red nicht so, Babu. Gewöhne das gar nicht erst an.
Ross, beam uns hoch.
Leb wohl, kleiner Freund.
Und wieder eine erfolgreiche Mission.
Contaminated. Now we are talking. So guys, this is a teal and orange grade. Very nice, because spaceship is cool. Okay, not cool in the means of nice, but it's a kind of cool atmosphere. Very nice, very nice. I love the contrasts. Very nice, great. And the purple uniforms is actually a very nice color combination. I like that. Looks very now.
Und
okay,
so habe ich Captain Jerky ein weiteres Paket auf einen fremden Planeten abgegeben und dessen Bewohner glücklich
such a poser.
Cyclist complete. Doch was wäre ein Captain ohne seine Crew?
Talking to himself how great he is. Okay, so very nice, motivated. So you can see the teal and orange, like you've got. So teal is blue turquoise tone. Okay, so you've got the screens over here in blue. So actually light from the screen is kind of bluish. So you can see it over here on her face. Then these lamps are motivating a warmer tone that's here on the face. And then you've got the cold outside again from the back. So very nice. And it's actually a teal, orange, teal color scheme she's got on the face. Very nice, very nice. And so I would assume that the lights are something around 300 Kelvin, and maybe they work with Kelvin only. So they had these 6,500 Kelvin for the blues,
den Raum betritt.
5,000 and 3,000
wäre
for the
immer
whites.
noch ein Captain, nur ohne Crew. Aber genauso erfolgreich.
Erfolgreich? Captain, wir haben schon wieder eine komplette Zivilisation ausgelöscht.
Actually, she's the character of the girl is called Rose, and she's from the main characters of the team. She's the only non-nerd, basically. Yeah, come on.
Mit 2 Stückchen Zucker.
Ja, Captain. Das ist doch wohl Captain.
Sehr gut, Frank. Crewmitglied des Monats, 2
We just ordered coffee.
Aber ich dachte, ich bin Crewmitglied des Monats.
Kennen wir uns?
Captain, ich habe fast alle 7 Sinnesorgane auf dem Planeten Meinecke verloren. Bei der letzten Mission.
Sinnesorgane? Lächerlich!
Können wir bitte weiter?
He's saying that he lost all his 7 senses, organs on the last mission on the planet Meinecke. And Meinecke is a YouTuber, a German one. He's doing a lot of outdoor stuff and also taking other YouTubers for 1 week out, or 2 weeks outdoor trip, etc. Survival trip. Very, that's an insider, very cool.
Und Captain, hören Sie auf, das Paket zu öffnen.
Was? Ja, natürlich. Captain, Ihr Kaffee.
Ach, danke.
Beflügelt von neuer Kraft durch eine Überdosis Space Coffee konnten wir uns noch wieder unserem ultra-royalen Auftrag der Föderation widmen, das geheimnisvollste Paket der Galaxie an seinen Zielort zu bringen.
Oh, nice render. The original version of this ship actually is a, don't know the English name, a whiskey bottle, okay, with 2 vapors, okay, and very funny name, ANUS, okay. I think anus is also an English word, okay, so rectum, your ass, basically. Okay.
Voll geil, dass du die Teile mitgenommen hast.
Green plants though, we got all the colors for the color contrast.
Spritzen, was du willst.
But green is green, so I think that's more natural. But what I really like how contrasty the image is, okay? So when you ever worked on yourself, like doing color grading on images, photography, etc., you will remember that as soon as you are putting the colors apart a little bit, the image becomes very crispy. Okay, that's exactly what they did here. Very nice.
Vor allem die Pille danach.
Captain! Was? Ich hab gar nichts gemacht. Ist das Ding schon an? Hey, Captain! Ich habe hier einen perfekten Ersatzavatar für die Memory Disks von Import 1
Aber das Doppelte von 0 ist ja immer noch 0.
Du bist eine 0.
Initiiere Logistikverkettung meiner Synapsen. Fehler, Bipo, upsi.
Ach, ich sollte vielleicht noch erwähnen, dass Ihr Empathiezentrum beschädigt ist.
Ihr Empathiezentrum?
Was? Wieso? Naja, ihr habt mir doch eine durchlöcherte Memory Disk gegeben.
Du warst ein böser
Okay, the
Junge.
memory disk they gave
Klammer auf.
was missing the empathy data, so it's not very empathetic.
Ihr seid alle böse Jungs.
Hier bin ich. Oh Gott, es tut mir ja so leid.
You're all bad boys.
Step on me, King. Initiiert.
Diese Space Slugs müssen sich mit den ganzen Songs aus dem Satelliten vollgesogen haben. Krasser Mindfuck. Oder ich bin einfach nur überhigh.
Bei dir fühle ich mich zum
Yeah,
ersten
he
Mal
thinks he's stoned.
Best Friends
Mega
für
stoned.
Ewigkeit.
Gib her!
And he's got best friends again.
Jetzt gleich vielleicht ein bisschen wehtun.
Done.
Das war eine kurze Ewigkeit.
Lass mal das Wachstumsserum rüberwachsen, Bro. Nein, Mann! Das ist das Blut tausender katalanischer Mauereidechsen! Das da brauche ich! Das wird mega nice. Ich habe Dünger aus den Dingern gemacht. In 3 Monaten ist Erntezeit.
3 Monate? Aber ich bin noch Babu. Ich bin eins mit der Natur.
Ah, okay. He said it takes 3 months, and Babu, he's got some connection to plants when he's dancing. Yeah. Babu's growth dance. So there were 2 episodes of Manner of the Galaxy before these final series, and he was dancing once, I think, or twice. No, once.
Alter! Du bist
These are the magic beans. Okay. So he created the magic beans basically out of these.
Wow! Digga, was falsch mit dir?
Whatever. Creatures
Mach das noch mal.
and plants.
Aber härter.
Yeah, I really liked how they did this with the teal and orange grade here, because it's once you know that there's this teal and orange is the ideal color contrast for skin and non-skin, basically, you see it everywhere in the cinema, and often it's so obvious, and over here it's really nice, so they're not overdoing it. Very clean image, great. I'm really wondering if the color grade was done by somebody else, or if it was done on purpose. That is exaggerated originally.
Wir müssen den Laufbahn aufhalten, bevor er die komplette Kontrolle übernimmt.
Oh, solange diese Tür da nicht aufgeht.
As long as this door is shut.
Was? Ich habe nur gerade gesehen, dass mein Handy-Akku leer geht. Leer. Das war sein letzter Atemzug.
Man hört eigentlich zu, wenn der Captain spricht. Stimmt's, Babu? Ruhe!
Aber ich drehe einen TikTok. Ein TikTok? Eine App aus China, die uns alle ausspioniert. Kennt ihr die nicht? Millennials.
Ja, jedenfalls...
Lovebot, schalte dich aus!
Ungültiger Befehl. Mach mir ein Sandwich. Ho.
Ja, VFX.
Bekomme ich auch ein Sandwich, wenn du schon dabei bist?
Der Lovebot liegt ihren Browserverlauf, Captain.
Was? Stoppt sie!
Wir stehen auf Aliens mit 20 Fingern?
20 Finger? Lächerlich! Sofort stoppen!
Geheimer Miami Rose Ordner in Captain Jerkys Datenbank entdeckt.
Was?
Ja, es gibt so viele Miami Rose in diesen Milliarden von Galaxien.
Oh, how sweet. How sweet. So I'm just wondering, I'm not sure if Tran, I think is his name, was part of the series. So he's doing stunt coordinating, fight coordinations. I think he's also in the Jackie Chan stunt team in the meantime. And I'm just looking at how she's grabbing the throat. So it's like more... Now let's do this finger so you can see better. So it's more like just touching her, okay? So in a real fight scene, it would be more like this. So that's sweet.
Zeig mir deine Füße.
Just wondering if this was done on purpose or... Okay. Ow. Interesting. You can see the paws. So the other parts of the as far as I've seen it now, so the skin was always much smoother. Maybe they used the, if it's DaVinci Resolve, you've got some beauty mask you can put on. So, but this one, I personally like it when the skin is very natural. Okay, so like unretouched. To have it more natural, so that you're not getting this typical Instagram style, etc. So it's the first time I see it that extreme. Okay, that's a lot of makeup. Very nice.
Cute, wie du versuchst mit deinem IQ die ganze Crew zu ownen. Hör mir mal zu, du bist verflucht, wär klug uns zu verschonen. Du bist perfekt, Algorithmen von jetzt ab bis Z in deinem Kopf fehlt nur Liebe. Motherboard lebt, also lass mich dich neu programmieren. Du bist ne KI und hast keine Empathie, sag dir Spaß.
The girl that's playing Miami Rose, so the one who is now with black hairs and putting this needle or whatever into the neck of the Lovebot. I really like her playing because she's very talented. Very talented. She's, I think, the best actor on the whole show. Very great. Her name is, YouTube name is Butix. I think Julia Butix. I would have expected. Ah, yes, yes. Typical. Do I have something here? Typical pose like attacking with a knife. So she is attacking with a needle. Matrix style fighting. Okay. I assume you all seen The Matrix, and what's very typical for The Matrix is that they did these typical karate-style fighting, okay? So the punch basically ends here. If it would be a real fight, a punch would end here, okay? So you're punching through the face and you're not stopping in front of. But with this style of fighting, you can have these very long movements, and very easy to understand when you see them fighting, okay? Very nice. Ah! Oh, Was it a Matrix scene? I'm not sure if I've seen this sequence in Matrix. So where you basically got a punch and then coming back. I think it wasn't the Matrix. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. There the Lovebot was a little bit slow, like very long movement.
Was war das denn? Ich verstehe es nun. Jedes Menschenleben ist unantastbar, denn sie sind bemitleidenswert und Beta.
Willkommen in der Crew.
The Lovebot understands now that every human life is very pitiful and beta, so they are, yeah, nothing special basically. And he said, welcome to the crew.
War das echt?
So,
Oder war das ein
he welcomes another idiot to the crew, basically.
Nett, Dr. Kali. Oha, wild. Ich brauch mehr davon.
Captain, was macht Ihr King-Spielzeug da?
Das ist nie meiner. Aber frag du.
Was machst du da, Lovebot?
Meine erste Amtshandlung als neues Crewmitglied. Ich habe die Schutzschilde reaktiviert und ein extra Schutzschild für die privaten Daten des Captains hinzugefügt. Denn dort kamen Dinge ans Tageslicht, die
niemanden was angehen. Sehr richtig. Aber diese Extra-Schutzschilde sind ja auch sicher?
Der sicherste der ganzen Galaxie, NordVPN. Damit kann man sich sorglos...
Okay, so that's one of the sponsors, NordVPN. I think you know them all, but very nicely motivated. So the story was she deactivated all the shields, and now she's reactivating them. And since they found all the stuff, the private stuff about the captain, she also installed a private shield, and that's NordVPN. Very nice. Okay.
Bewegen, ohne Spuren zu hinterlassen.
Keine Spuren hinterlassen?
Very nice.
Das brauche ich auch.
Moment, wo ist der Haken?
Der Haken.
Okay, let's skip it. Let me show you. I think there must be a...
Captain, wir haben die Koordinaten für das...
To be fair,
mit der 30 Tage Geld zurück
there must be a code somewhere, right?
Nicht mir, dank NordVPN.
This one-eye movement only, they showed this, they did something like this in the previous season also, and they explained that they filmed the face twice and the eye movement only once. So basically, she must have been filmed once with her eyes open and other one just blinking, and then they used After Effects or some other post-processing. If they're using DaVinci Resolve, then it would be Fusion, just to remove this one eye. Or to change it to the other one.
Captain, wir haben die Koordinaten für das Paket erreicht. Der Zielplanet liegt direkt vor uns.
Endlich können wir das Paket abliefern und vielleicht auch einen Blick hineinwerfen. Rose, übertragen Sie.
Captain, der Planet ist völlig toxisch. Die Instrumente erfassen kein Leben. Hier ist rein gar nichts.
Okay, they arrived at their target. Where they should deliver the parcel, but everything is dead.
Anomalien gesehen. Ach, du machst dir zu viele Sorgen, Babu. Solange ich hier der Captain bin, passiert rein gar nichts.
Classical shot. Classical shot. I know how they do this. So let me just see if we can find somebody
Laserstrahl herkam, der unsere Reise fast für immer beendet hätte.
Yeah, got it. So let me explain to you how they did that. It's easier than you think, but it's more complicated than it looks. So basically, they stage. Everybody is not moving, okay? And then the camera is moving through. So it's shot as a freeze frame. They are doing as actors. And you can see one hand moving, actually. And I would... I'm not sure about the two items, so maybe the pen and the fork and the knife they put in post, but the parcel, for example, they could also have used a fishing wire and keep it in there. Not sure. Whatever is easier.
Der Laserstrahl herkam, der...
So, now watch this hand. It's shaking a little bit up to the end.
Reise fast für immer beendet hätte.
Saw it? Yeah, it's shaking. So it's basically everybody is posing like this, and they're moving through with the camera. And then the question is, this guy, the dwarf, he put him on a chair. You can see here he was sitting, right, and removed the chair. And now the question is if he was sitting there, or if they put him into the image in post, or the Lovebot in post. I don't know. Either way around would work.
Wir wollen nie erfahren.
Wieso triffst du nicht? Wieso trifft er nicht?
That's from the last episode. They're connecting the different episodes. Of course, when you are sucked into space, the first thing you are losing are your shoes. Yeah. Yeah. Logical. Always happening to me. First thing you're losing is your shoes. Schwupps. Black hole. Oh, my drugs.
Oha, was für ein Trip.
Wir müssen schnell weg hier.
Sie werden vom schwarzen Loch eingesaugt.
Die Saugkraft übersteigt die meine.
Not translating that well.
Wir leben. Ich konnte uns stabilisieren. Gute Arbeit, Bu.
Captain, wir sind in der Vergangenheit gelandet. 1000 Jahre in der Vergangenheit.
Oh, they traveled back in time for 1000 years.
Der Planet ist auf einmal belebt. Von einer primitiven Lebensform. Technologisch unterentwickelt.
Same planet.
Dann können wir uns immer nicht abschießen.
But not destroyed. That also from the last episode. Yeah. Okay, so I think this is all Unreal Engine, Blender, or whatever, and I'm laughing because it's the trees are okay. So we've got a lot of Blautanne, it's called over here. So the tree, but they are focusing to land in Aachen, I think. So Aachen is the city where the YouTuber also lives, and that looks more like Syberia. That's funny. Very nicely done. Very nice. Would be interested if it's Unreal Engine or Blender or what software it is.
Crazy, das heißt,
Perfect landing.
Curly ist wirklich der Erschaffer der Bohnen gewesen und
okay. Here you can see.
Ihr seid auch aus der Zukunft?
Ich kannte mal jemanden wie dich. Ab heute heißt du.
Das heißt, ich habe bestimmt so eine.
The skin is very soft again, but the hair is fine. So I think they are using the beauty mask, maybe, or it's.
meinen besten Freund John wiederzubeleben.
Oh, I'm overthinking it.
Das würde dein Freund leider nicht zurückbringen. Er würde sein Leben komplett von vorne beginnen und über die Jahre hinweg eine völlig...
Yeah, you see, there are just some pores. If I would have taken this as a photo, it's very soft. So I would have had softener on the outside. Okay. You've got some blur already on this side, so that's from the lens, I hope at least. Eyes are very sharp, the beard is very sharp, and the rest is very soft. So I would assume it's done in post.
Neue Persönlichkeit entwickeln. Er würde andere Erfahrungen machen.
She's pretty natural, I like that.
Ganz anders prägen würden. Er wäre nicht mehr dein John.
Verstehe. Ja, und außerdem gibt es gerade wichtigere Dinge, wie zum Beispiel das Paket, das wir nun endlich aufmachen können.
Yeah, he's curious what's in the parcel.
Die beiden sind offensichtlich nicht die Empfänger. Wir haben klare Anweisungen.
Ach, Rose, was soll schon passieren? Naja, der Mann im Mond will die Welt zerstören.
He wants to open the parcel. She says, no, we've got our rules. And he said, what should happen? And then Ju, the other Ju, tells him that the man on the moon, so the parcel is for the man on the moon, is going to destroy the Earth. And now they are telling, no, they are not coming from the Earth, but they don't know where they are coming from.
Wir wissen nur, dass unser Heimatplanet vor langer Zeit durch Naturkatastrophen zerstört wurde.
They only know that their home planet was destroyed and some aliens took 98 people and brought them to another planet.
Kein Wunder, warum ihr so anders
and a new
vielleicht hat euch das Schicksal.
From these 98 a new civilization was grown, and he is saying, no, I know why you're looking so different like we do. Joke.
Geführt, den Mann im Mond aufzuhalten. Und vielleicht
maybe it's your destiny that we came together
Oder von Nachteil.
to fight against the man in the moon.
Vorteil.
Oh.
Ju, warte. Okay, mach doch.
Na?
Ihr habt also mein Gesicht. Ich komme es mir holen.
Oh. Coming again. Nice effect. In DaVinci Resolve, you've got something called Surface Tracker. So it basically tracks the surface. So if it's the three-dimensional aspects of it, and you can put things on top. If you need this over here, I don't know, because but he's moving the face, but I think this effect took quite long because it's all manual. Besides the face mask, tracker, the surface tracker. But nice effect, really nice effect. This character is reoccurring, so he was part of the. I think nearly every series I did, in some way.
Ich glaube, da hinten hat einer überlebt. Brauchen Sie Hilfe? Kann ich Ihnen irgendwie helfen?
Somebody survived. Can I help you? Ouch.
Ja, Sie können mir helfen.
Yes, you can help me.
Oh Gott, der Mann im Mond weiß jetzt, dass wir sein Gesicht haben. Wir werden alle sterben.
Wir brauchen eure Hilfe. Und das Stichwort Miami. Lasst uns diesen Planeten verlassen.
Geht nicht, Captain. Unser Raumschiff ist kaputt. Wir haben weder unser
He
Triebwerk
wants to
noch
leave the
genug Kupfer für
planet,
die
and
Reparatur.
she's saying that the spaceship is broken.
Mein Dad hat einen Schrottplatz. Da
They
gibt's zwar keine Triebwerke, aber so viel Kupfer.
Vielleicht hat uns das Schicksal zusammengeführt. Wir sind oft genug weggelaufen.
And she says her father has copper, a lot of
Helfen
copper.
mit diesem primitiven, erbärmlichen Wesen. Damit meine ich nicht dich, Babu. Mit 2 Stückchen Zucker.
Ja.
Ihr helft uns und wir helfen euch. Und auf intergalaktische Bad Guys gibt's nur eine Antwort.
Nein, warte! Captain, stopp!
He's very basic in his ways of trying to solve problems.
Nein.
Okay, Eternal God.
Eternal God Klamotten der Aurora.
That's his merch he's selling.
In der Blue und in der Red Version. Lieber verbrenne ich als die neuen. Bin ich so an, du meine Mondgesicht oder willst du mehr?
Captain, stopp!
Mit der falschen Skript angelegt!
Oh nein, Mister...
He found a friend, or potential best friend again. Yeah, that's a nerf, right? A pimp nerf.
Sie können sich wirklich glücklich schätzen, dass Sie so viele Operationen überlebt haben. Anscheinend haben Sie da oben einen kleinen Schutzengel. Herr...
Hendrik. Ich heiße Hendrik. Und danke Ihnen, Doc.
Sie brauchen ganz
No idea
viel
what this
Ruhe.
is.
Und wenn ich Ihnen einen Tipp geben darf, achten Sie auf Ihre Ernährung. Denn laut aktuellen Studien ist es ratsam, Aber das ist doch wissenschaftlich bewiesen.
Ach, wissen Sie was, Doc? Ich werde mich zurückziehen in mein Eigenheim. Meine Frau und ich, wir haben unser Traumhaus mit viel Liebe gebaut. Jetzt heißt es also nur noch die Seele baumeln lassen und auf dein kleines Geschwisterchen warten, ne, Hendrik?
Juhu, eine Schwester!
Boah, ich freue mich jetzt erstmal auf ein richtig gutes Essen, sage ich euch, ey.
Was machen Sie mit unserer Wohnung?
Meine Playstation!
Verlassen Sie sofort unsere Wohnung! Nein, Hendrik, dein Puls!
Wohnst du hier nicht, Julia?
Habe ich nie behauptet.
Actually, it was her flat, I think, and he's asking her, are you not living here? He never said that.
Keine Sorge, Hendrik. Die Hendriks halten immer zusammen.
Aus dem Weg! Ich muss Mr.
I have to admit, I have no idea who these guys are. Metal. But they did Rammstein in the past.
Vielleicht hab ich eventuell ein bisschen, wenn aber nur 11 Sekunden lang vielleicht.
It was really amazing. They're producing all themselves. So that's a song produced in the style of by Vince, and I think the lyrics they are writing themselves. So Julien Bam is writing them, these guys, and he's also got a background in breakdancing.
Gar nicht so gemeint. Tut uns leid, kommt nie wieder vor vielleicht.
Wir nennen es.
Nice camera angle. Very nice shot.
Oh, es will seinen ersten Satz sagen.
Ich hasse Revi.
Recurring joke. They're always making fun of a YouTuber called Revi. And he says, I hate Revi.
Julia, der Titel kam schon.
Okay, dann. To be continued.
Okay, nice. Nice. So, Shawn Bu got his color concept or color scheme. I think so. I think so. At least on the ship, and the rest maybe was motivated on set. No. They're planning quite a lot, because I think most of the color schemes were motivated or planned. Okay, very nice. Looking forward to the next one. So I'm not sure how many episodes there will be. I would assume at least 3, maybe more, and I have no idea when the next ones are coming. If you like it, look into the description. And check them out. And thanks for watching. And always remember to listen to more heavy metal.